Okay. Hello everyone and welcome to this webinar on the SB2Object bridge for the Liferay DXP. My name is Jayesh Goswami and working with the Nirvana Lab as a technical architect. I have total 10 plus year of the experience in the enterprise application development, Liferay implementation, solution architect, and working with the modern solution, modernization work as well. So, uh, Today, we will discuss in this practical modernization path for the Liferay customer, like who have a legacy service builder, and they want to move to the Liferay objects, so to move to the towards the Liferay objects. So we will cover this scenario, and we have two editions, basic and the premium edition for this SB2 object bridge. So we will discuss this further on this webinar. So uh, moving to the next slide. Yeah. So before we get into the SB2 object bridge, let me briefly introduce the Nirvana Lab. Nirvana Lab have a headquarter in the Chicago area with the client presence across the North America and the UK. We have had a strong commitment with the Liferay since inception, and Nirvana Lab is a gold partner of since with the Liferay ecosystem. Our team strength is 55 plus in across the US and India, working with the global delivery model. Also, that allow us to support customer across strategy, architecture, and the long-term support with the implementation. One of our core strength is our Liferay practice actually, and we have 40 plus members in the Liferay team, which includes like architect, we have a front end, back end developers, senior developers, we have dev administrator, business analyst, content developer, QA and engineers as well. So, and like as mentioned, Nirvana Lab is also certified as a minority business enterprise along with our Liferay practice. We bring supporting capability like we are working in the AI/ML as well, microservices integrations like Salesforce, Microsoft, and cloud platform. Our focus is like large scale digital platform and modernization project that includes life design and the implementation. Uh, this background is required before we start with actually SP2 Bridge uh, webinar because that is related as like right now more, the legacy we have as a service builder. We are, many companies are or clients still working with the service builder and want to move to the like new approaches also object first as a Liferay promotes Liferay first model. So our like SB2 object bridge will help to migrate from the Liferay service builder to the object very smoothly. Good. Yeah. Now let's start from the scratch. Why like this required from the moving from the service builder to the Liferay objects? We already service builder is working properly in the system, right? So in many Liferay environment, like service module have the running for years, since we have many years, and usually contain the important business logic between in the service layers we have. But that is now is not working as a modernization and facing we are facing some challenges as well. So now Liferay proposes object-based detail model, and we want to migrate from the service builder to Liferay objects. So in this one, like if we planning to migrate it, so there are lots of manual works we have to do. For example, like manual migration is we have to inspect the service.xml file from the service builder. We have to identify the entities. We have to identify the fields. That fields we have to create in the Liferay objects. We have to create the object definitions, and also plan to the migration of the data, like how we will fit the existing data which are stored in our custom tables as a service builder, and how we will map to the Liferay object with their compatible data. Right. So this activity it bit risky. We need continuously attention on that one. If like if anything is happen goes wrong, will our data will make corrupt, or we are not able to track how much is migrated or from where to migrate it, right? So this is manual activities we can say is risky and not safe to retry as well. So here, like about the SB2 object bridge gives the clear path and take the whole responsibility from the creating the objects in the Liferay from the service builder till to allow your data to migrate as well. Like if you have data in your service table, our utility like create the Liferay objects also allow you to migrate all the data to the Liferay objects. Now, so what is the main like SB2 object bridge actually? What is the uh, SB2 object bridge we can say? So SB2 object have like main three core capabilities. We can say first is the discovery. So discovery is a capability we can say like you have a service builder, so you have a service.xml file. So our SB2 object bridge structure the object based on the service.xml file, whatever tables entities you have in the service.xml. Once you upload that service.xml file, it will read the complete service.xml file. It will showcase to you on the page like how the service.xml file contains which data, which binders we have, which entities we have in the service.xml file. Plus, if you don't want to use the service.xml file and like you are migrating from the service builder to the Liferay object in the same environment. So your service builder is already deployed on your environment. So that's why like there is a namespace metadata already stored in the Liferay out of the box tables, right? So you can select the namespace directly without uploading the service.xml file. You can select, okay, this is the XYZ namespace. And under that, I have created a number of tables. I want to migrate that one. So our SB2 bridge will pick that namespace and progress accordingly as well. So second target is like this is the first one is the discovery. Second one is like okay. First, you identify this complete service.xml and the namespace, which entity you want to create, how many fields you want to create. Second part is like create the Liferay folder, object folder, and inside the object folder, you have number of Liferay object definition will be created, and each objects that fields also will be automatically created under that objects. So second part is like targeting the model creation on that one. Third one is like, okay, you have created the Liferay objects, you have created the fields, your object is published, and now you want to migrate the data. So, like if you have like millions of records in the object in the tables, you want to migrate as it is data to the Liferay objects. So that compatibility also provided by the SB2 object group. So now, like who can have the benefit using the SB2 object bridge, we can say. So SB2 object bridge give the benefits to the many stakeholders we have in that one. Like business can see the complete timeline, like about the timeline, how many risk is involved, and continuity, like how many progress we are making on that. Sales team like care about the modernization, like and stories about that values. So that architecture are about to phase migration strategy that can uh, decide the strategy of migration or creating the things. Developers care about the execution and like troubleshooting. Once how it's migrating the data, how to creating the data, and if we failed anything, like how it then debug it, right? So SB2 Object Bridge will cover all these aspects at one place. It will perform the operations, it will perform the executions. It's showcase you the risk. It allow like you can select which entity you want to migrate. You want to migrate the data, and just give the clear clarity, like uh, how many records are migrated, which record is failed, and which it if it failed, why it is failed. It gives the complete visibility of the migration and creation of the object. Next is a like what outcomes we are getting from this SB2 object. So this is valuable because it's a technical migration workflow to business outcome. It can shortenize the like modernize the timeline, and it will automatic repetitive work. Like you want to migrate, for example, you migrate the activity by today. You haven't and created the objects, but until you not migrate the completely, your service builder is used by some other modules, right? So data are keep changing in that one. You want to sync both Liferay objects as well, because as soon as you swip from the service builder to object, the latest data should be there in the Liferay object as well. So that repetitive works to migration will handle by this utility itself. It's reduced the dependency on manual work. You not need to work on or care about the manual mapping, like which data type field, which field you have to create, which type of entity names you have to give, how many fields you have to create. That all the things will be handled automatically. Mm. And yeah, uh, before running that utility, like confirmation checkpoints are there. You can first visualize everything, which entity is going to create, which fields are going to create, which validations you're going to create. So all the visibility will be there before that you perform the migration or perform the execution. So let's give the more visibility and move like movement towards the life object. Now, how this SB2 object bridge work? What is the end-to-end flow to work? So there are some steps like user first load the service.xml file, or either pick. I will give the demo in between these slides. So right now, like I'm just saying, first is upload the service.xml file and namespace lookup. Once you upload the file, utility will compile the complete service.xml file and give you the visual presentation or represent like which entity is there, fields is there, what is the validation currently right now we have, what are the finders we have, that all visualization will be there. What are the relationship you have? Like if you have, for example, I say your school and student table, for example, we can say they have interrelationship between them, right? So our utility will showcase to you as well, like these two tables have a relationship. Do you want to create in the Liferay object that relationship as well or not? You can choose that as well. So you can control what to migrate and what to create in the Liferay object. Now, as I said, like this application we can app is in the two parts we have. First is a basic edition. Second is a premium edition we have. In the basic edition, if you have straightforward tables without any relationship or the normal tables we have, you can use the basic edition. That is designed mostly like straightforward service tables to want to create the objects. Okay. This is also like flow is the same. You can upload the service.xml file or pick from the namespace. It will create the objects, object definition, fields, and publish that object. Then as a second part, it will migrate the data from the table to the Liferay object, but it's straightforward. No relationship will be handled in the basic edition. Okay. But the capability of migrating the data is the same. You can run, it will run the multiple jobs behind the scene and the migrate the data to the service builder to Liferay objects. So, like basic, that is strong fit for the straightforward tables. If you want to use the basic edition, is the strong fit for the strongly fit for the simpler table or like standalone tables we can say, which don't have complex relationship between or dependency between the tables, and just one table to one object. If you want to migrate some from basic edition will do that. Next is a premium edition we have. So in premium edition is this is specially designed for the customer with a more complex modernization requirement. Like in many real service builder application is not just creating the tables, right? Is not standalone tables are created. They have the parent-child relationship, many-to-many relationship, and some operational dependencies as well. So premium edition will handle these things. Like it's built on the top of the basic edition itself, but it's extend the functionality or feature to maintain the relationship as well. So you can select if you have like student and school table, you can select this both table I want to create with the relationship. It will create in the Liferay object and migrate the data. Also in the object, the data are also interlinked. Like a relationship is created, school and student will be linked the data as well. So the business value is stronger migration competitiveness and lower manual efforts for the complex domain. So premium edition will support that one. Okay. Now, so this is the basic and premium edition for this SB2 object. Now I will going forward. Like let me show the demo. We can go to the demo side. Just allow me 1 minute, please. So right now I'm using the vanilla environment. It's Liferay 2026 Q1. Uh, I have already deployed that applications in my vanilla environment, and also the service builder I have deployed. So if we go here, so this is the layout or the UI where we have two options. Either you can select the namespace. Here you can see all the Liferay namespace are available. Whatever namespace you can select, for example, redirect service load. Number of tables are created under this namespace will be listed out here, and their data type and the fields also list out here. And if you have the service.xml file, for example, I'm using one service.xml file here. I have uploaded one service.xml file. In this service.xml file, if you see, there are number of tables we have. This is a sample table. We have a school student table and sample table as well. And some author block comment relationship tables are there. So this is a basic version, SB2 Object Bridge basic version. So you can see uh, we are showing some metadata here, like it is a local service. Yes. It's a remote service. Yes. And there have finder. Yes, we have finder on the group ID. Okay. Let me show you this here. So for example, if you see, we have total 20 school records we have in the database. This is this table is created from the service builder, and this is the school which I uploaded the service.xml file here. I do not have any objects right now here. This is the out of the box tab objects which Liferay provides till now. If I want, like, okay, I want to migrate school entity or table. So there are two options available. Either you can just create the Liferay object here, or do you want to perform the migration as well? If you want, just select the create Liferay objects and select the perform data migration. Here, some validations are provided. If you enable this show system columns, some system columns like automatically will be visible here. This is Liferay will create automatic and out of the box. So we are not going to create this one. So this is just for the US perspective. You can see the complete layout. But these are the custom attributes or custom columns, you can say. So this fields in this will be going to create in the Liferay object as a field. Here you can select this you want as a mandatory fields. You want for example the address. How many characters you want here? Like if I say like 1000 address. Okay, I have added the validations. This is a mandatory part you have. Okay. Now I just going to click on the Liferay, create the Liferay object and migration. Okay. It will ask you first, like, okay, if you want, so it will ask you for the confirmation mainly. As soon as you click on the creation part. So right now it's creating the Liferay objects behind the scene and the migrating data as well. So your migration is completed. If you see here, it will show the clearly one batch is created. There are 20 records and all the 20 records are migrated. Here, if I go, I can see, okay, in the sample namespace, one object is created as a school. Okay. The fields, like these are the system generated fields, but our custom field is also going to create. Here we added validation on the address, if you see. So the mandatory validations is marked as a yes. And also like we set the character limits. So it's also set the character limits. And if you see here, the object is created under the content section. Here, all the 20 records are migrated. So this is just a few clicks and your complete data, these data are migrated to Liferay objects, and these Liferay objects now become the ready to use. You can integrate with your existing modules and you can start using this one. So this is a actually SB2 object basics one. Here there is no relationship. Actual school and student have a relationship, but it's not visible here because this is a basic one. Let me delete this one. Okay. The same way like here from the load namespace. As a sample, I have namespace already created. If I load it, if you see, the same tables are created because this service builder is deployed in the Liferay environment, and I want to migrate in this environment itself. So Liferay out of the box already store this information, whatever service builder we are storing in the or creating, Liferay automatically store this data. And from there, we can directly fetch it. So if I click here and do the performance migration, yeah. So if you see, the result are the same. Either you upload the service.xml file or you create from the namespace. The same fields are created and the same data are migrated as well. Let me delete this one. Even like as soon as you migration is completed, you may have a notification like how many records are migrated. So this utility send the notification as well to the admin. So this is a basic version of the SB2 objects. Now we have a premium version as well. So this is the premium version where the base or the we can say foundation is the same as the basic version, but some features we have added on top of the basic version, we can say. So service.xml upload or the names where these are the same feature, but here if you upload the service.xml file, the new section is visible here. You can see the relationship dependency map. Now, what is this map? If you open this map, you can see the number of relationship is available here. Like right now, school and student have a relationship. One school have multiple students. Right? And if you want to use premium version same as a basic, you have option. You can select or migrate from here. But if you want to use the feature premium version, premium feature, so you can create the objects and the data, migrate the data with the consideration of relationship. You can use it. Also, uh, like as everyone know, in the service builder, some of the validations or the field alteration we can handle with the like portlet model hint .xml files, right? So this is the optional part, but if you have this file and want to consider that as well while creating or migrating the service builder to the Liferay object, you can upload that file here, and it will like it will our utility will combine as a service.xml and this portal model like portlet model hint.xml file, and then render the data here, like how it visualize or represent it to you. Okay. Now here, if I give the demo on this one, we have school and student. I just want to click like use the bulk relationship. Here we have tables. Like if I want to migrate both, if I do the single, it will only create the school without no relationship and it perform the data migration as well. But if I select both school and student, it will automatically consider this relationship unless one school have multiple students. So here also like you can do the validations or add the validations for this particular entity. Now as soon as I select both school and student, we have two relations. In the basic, we just creating the objects, but as a premium, we are allowing to add the relationship as well. So here I just want to select create object and relationship and also migrate the data. right? If I run the migration, so in the behind scene, like it will create the Liferay objects and then fields according to the what parent-child relationship we have, and also create a relationship to the Liferay object. Then it start migrating the data to the Liferay object. Here we can see the migration is completed. We have information here as well, like there are two jobs created because we have selected two entities, and total 120 records are migrated. This is the combined records from the school and student. If we go here, okay, you can see the two objects are created. We have selected two objects. If I open the school, go to the relationship, one relationship is automatically created here. It's one to many, right? Also, if you see here, the action is also created. Like now the data is migrated from the service builder to the Liferay object. If you change anything or add anything in the Liferay object, that automatically sync with the service builder. So your service builder data and Liferay object data will be in the same. Okay. The student is created. You can see the all tables are created along with the relationship field. And if we can see here, the student and the school. This is the school table actually first. So all 20 records are there for the school. And based on that, student also created, like there is a relationship is mapped school to student, and the user is created. If you open anything, you can see there are multiple schools are there, but it's linked automatically, right? Based on the data we have in the tables. So for example, we have total 100 student here with the relation or the mapping, like we have a school ID here. According to this mapping, uh, object relationship is created and the object records, student records are mapped to the school record. So yeah, this is the SB2 object premium version. One thing I want to show here is like, for example, if I upload a service XML file, student, right? So, like you are in sync, you have created some, you have performed this activity some time back, but still you using the service builder currently. And after some times you see, okay, my data in the service builder are updated, that are not synced with the Liferay object, and data inconsistency will be there. So what you can do, first of all, when as soon as you open this utility again, okay, if Liferay objects are created this with this utility, it's already said like objects are already there and data migration already completed sometime before, like we can say earlier. Okay, so now option is change. Now you can see I want to bidirectional, like as soon as I click here, bidirectional means anything updated in the Liferay object will be synced to the service builder, and if anything updated to the service builder will be synced to the Liferay objects. So if I can say here, okay, total we have 20 records here. If I create a new record once, so for example, just say test 2026 test school ID just we can say 25th, the one record we have added here. Okay. So here we have total 21 records. And if you see here also it's become the 21 records because like live as soon as we created this utility or you created migrated data and created objects with this utility, you already have some actions. It will auto sync to the table. So these are formed from there. And if you want to from the service builder to the Liferay objects, you can just click on the bidirectional sync for the missing report, and it will whatever data change is happening in the service builder table or new addition or deletion will happen will be synced with the Liferay object automatically. And yeah, the same way if we load from here, if I can say simple service, you can see the same layout here. So the source input for this application are the two options we have given, either service.xml or the namespace, but the rest of the activities or process are the same. If you can say account service. So this is the account service. This is out of the box Liferay account service. This is Liferay tables, which are already created in database. So here we can see that is also identified their relationship and the tables under created the account service, so namespace. So okay, let's back to the presentation. Okay, so as a technical architecture, in this one, like mostly we have 3 to 4 layers. One is a experience layer, as you can say, like how user will interact with our application. So it's basically UI structure developed on as a client extension with the front end language, which interact with the like as a second layer. You can say target layer is a Liferay object, which use the Liferay out of the box APIs, objects APIs to create the folders, definitions, and the entries as well. As a migration layer, we have add some validations and some background jobs in the Liferay modules behind the scene, which allow you to like perform the migration in the batches and also show you the current status of the all the records and batch. Okay. As a source layer, as I said, like we haven't given the two options. Either use the namespace metadata or the source table. Either you upload the service.xml file. Okay. And as a control, you can say like it is work only for the authenticated user. Like you can manage the permission of the page or the Liferay Objects API. If you have proper authorization, you can able to perform use this utility on. And if you have the Liferay API access, like right now I work as deployed as an admin and have a proper role, so it's working properly in this one. The same way, the authentication is required. It's you can control the authentication on that. Okay. Migration flow. I have already explained how it's work from the scratch to loading the service.xml file to identify the tables, creating the objects, and the like. It's showing the runtime activity like runtime create or migrate the data. You can see the status and as well as track the job, how many records are completed, how many records are failed. New one is a data mapping. Like Liferay will automatically handle the data mapping of the live service builder tables fields to the Liferay object fields. So no manual intervention is needed. You do not need to like miss any fields or any data type or compatibility. Our utility will do all the things as automatic. Yeah. One more thing is here is like we are giving the option like if you don't have a uh, validation for unique fields or the required fields in the service builder, but while you create the Liferay objects, as I show you, we have given the toggle option. You now you want to enable that validations or not. It's up to you. Like you want to make as a searchable, you want to make as a unique field, or you want to make as a required field. Okay. So here is a comparison between basic SB2Object Bridge and the premium one. So as I said, both are mostly similar, but premium one have some additional features. Like basic will work only for the straightforward tables where you have the standalone tables. You don't have any relationship or dependency. It will automatically migrate to the Liferay object independently, independent objects. Where premium we are combine the like portal hint file, portal model hint file, and the service.xml file if you want to add extra validations you have implemented. Also, like your relationship is maintained, you have multiple tables, complex relationship, you can migrate the data and create the objects same way. So like our utility will handle both. It will create the relationship objects, and that while you migrate the data, it attach the relationship as well between the two objects data or three objects data as we have in the relationship. Okay. Additional feature is the 2M data syncing. Like for example, if run the, I if it's my project is live, if I'm doing this activity today, from tomorrow it's not 100% guarantee. Like we are starting the using the Liferay objects. Somewhere we have to like change the endpoints to store the data and everything. Till we 100% migrate or shift from the service builder to the Liferay object, both data should be in the sync. So premium version provide that functionality as well. Like at the last end, you can do the by sync and both the data will be in sync and you can directly save to the Liferay object. Okay. Just scope boundaries we have with this SB2 bridge objects. Like as I said, still we need some manual intervention. Like it's not just clicking things. Some custom logics or custom finders you have written. For example, you have written in the local service IMPL, you have written in remote service IMPL, some manual logic you have written. That logics, that workflows, you have to plan, like how to shift, like when you move to the Liferay objects. Because from the service builder to the Liferay objects, we are targeting to the entities which are stored in the service tables to and data to the Liferay object. Whichever business logic is written in the implementation file, we have to take care on that. Plus, yeah, the as we say, like team need to validate the data as soon as we migrate the data. We have to compare some data. We have to compare the counts, and we have to make a cutover planning. So proper migration strategy, we have to link with this utility as well. So, and better recommendation based on is like start with the low entity, validate them first, and then go to the large scale or large volume of data tables. Yeah. So, this is from the SB2 bridge. We have limited time as well. I think we are running out of time as well. We these both application which are said like basic and the premium version of the SB2 object are available in the marketplace. So if I can show you, yeah, the basic version is also available in the marketplace application. You can download it and perform the operation. Same, the premium version is also published on the Liferay marketplace. So this is it. for the SB2 object bridge. We are open to if you have any questions. Yeah. So like as a summarization, like uh, we can say this is mostly help to when like whoever uh, we use the legacy service builder and want to migrate to the Liferay object. This is very useful application or apps we can say, which reduce the many risks, times and complexity as well, and do the straightforward and with the less development time or we can say timeline. So, okay. So, this is from SB2Object Bridge. I'm enabling the chat. Uh, Allow me 1 minute, please. So everyone can ask the questions. Okay, we have a Q&A session open. So anyone can or have any question, please post there. We can take that from the question and answer section. So like there is one question during the data migration and audit, like audit fields such are the created data and modified data are migrated automatically. So right now, no, the created data and modified data is preferred to the in basic version. Yeah, it is not there, but in the premium version, yes, the created data and modified data are used as a whatever record created data are there in the table of the service builder will be shown same which is used in the Liferay objects. So waiting for more questions. If you have anything, please post it. We have one more question. Like if we sync the service.xml entity to Liferay object, it's only create a records in object, but how to use the service builder business logic by sync object. So like business logic, if you have written in the local service IMPL or the remote service IMPL, that things we have to take main or you have to take separately. It's not part of this utility. So that when you do the migration from the service builder to the Liferay objects, we have to consider that part as well. That that manual logic or business logic you perform in between to the service builder to the main or other modules, like you have written in the finders, you have written in the impl classes, that we have to handle separately. Your all data which are stored currently in the tables are migrate as it is into the Liferay objects. So between tables and objects is handled by the utility itself. There is no any other intervention is required. But other business logic, if you return in the any IPL files, we have to take care it separately. Any more questions? Okay. Looks like there is no question. So, yeah, thank you for joining this webinar. I appreciated it. Yeah, okay. We have one more question. I will take it. We have created new module which can handle the business logic with the sync object API. Yeah, we have to create a modules which sync. We have created module. We have to sync a new module which can handle the business logic with the sync. Yes, so like as you call the Liferay Service Builder with other modules, that logic or business logic you have to written in that others that's calling module itself, or you can create any Liferay service which call the Liferay Object API to fetch the data or manage the data, and your business logic will be in that service. You can do that as well. One more question is like in a bidirectional migration, if new fields are added in the service builder, are they also handled automatically? Uh, no, right now new fields are not handled automatically. For the bidirectional migration is only for the syncing between the data, not the fields or the data type change. If you want to perform it, you can quickly like delete the Liferay objects if you are not using. You can perform this operation again quickly. It will not take more time, and it will create the fresh data with it for the Liferay object. Okay. So I think we are over the time, I guess. Yeah. So thank you for joining this webinar. We are like appreciated it. You have joined, and I hope this information is useful to you. This tool will be helpful to you as well. If you have any questions or queries, please reach out to us. Our information is mentioned in the PPT. You can contact on the phone, or you can send the email to our official email address like js.wasome@nirvanalab.com. If you have anything, you can do the. So, okay, the last question we are going to take, how does it perform with the millions of records? So, in the millions of records, if I can say, like, we are using the batch engine, which Liferay provide the out of the box. We have batch engine features in the Liferay, right? We are utilize this batch engines to migrate the data from the service builder to the Liferay objects. So in the number of batches we are performing this operation. So yeah, million of records also take care with this batch engines. Okay, looks like no more questions. Thank you for time.